Hey, talofa lava everybody. It's Latu to Manga. Hey, hey, ho. Hey, hey, ho. Welcome again. So this is session number 3. Number 1 was parenting principles. Number 2 was parenting styles. Number 3 is a little bit about what's going on. So what's going on for the child? What's going on in their brain development? So let's have a little bit of a look right now. There's the positives, depending on the parenting, and the negatives depending on the parenting. So let's look at the negatives first, or the risk factors and protective factors. Okay, so this is parenting session number 3. What's going on for the child? So if a child is being maltreated, the maltreatment can come in many different forms. There's emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. There's also the other things that they could be witnessing. So they could be witnessing family violence. They could be in the midst of discipline or punishment, corporal punishment. So that's another form of maltreatment. So any one of these can contribute to traumatic situations for a little wee bubba or a little child. And also as they grow older. Because if those things are happening as they grow through their lives, their development stages become compromised. And this is how they become compromised. Their stress response system, which is the system within you that helps you handle and keep calm, handling situations, gets activated. If it's activated, you become scared and nervous and you freak out. And the part of the brain that you go into is, there's 3 parts, and you go into the survival part. Makes sense, eh? When somebody freaks you out, you think, what's going on? You go into survival brain, and there are 3 things that you may quickly think of doing and act automatically. One might be you want to fight. Oh my gosh, defend yourself. Or 2, flight. You might run away from the situation. I don't want to deal with this. I'm scared. Or 3, you might stand still and be frozen. So fight, flight, and freeze. Now this is all due to maltreatment. If you are being traumatized, constantly being bullied at home, constantly being hit. So those are the things that can affect the internal brain development of a child over time. If that happens over time, constantly, they call that toxic stress. And toxic stress for a little wee bubba can have long-lasting damage later on in their life in terms of behavior and other psychological issues. So it can also mean that the child feels unsafe and abandoned, lonely and neglected. So neglect is another form, and that's that attachment where they should feel love and supported by an adult. They should feel that. So if that's not happening, then they're feeling the opposite: lonely, rejected, and not sure. Questions. They may shut down, and they may have a low self-esteem, and anxiety may settle in, all due to the fact that they've had what we haven't given them in our parenting principles: love and warmth, talking and listening, guidance and understanding, limits and boundaries, consistency and consequences, and that secure and supportive world. So those are the things that could be impacting on the child if there are risk factors at home. For the protective factors, positive things, yay. And these are the things that can come just with you, being positive, having a happy disposition, just really thinking that you can do things right here and now, taking one step at a time, one movement at a time, loving your kids, knowing that you can overcome and do this in troubled times, which builds your resilience. So let's build the kids' resilience, then being able to learn without distraction. That's what happens when you are giving those 6 parenting principles. These things are happening for the child internally. They're able to overcome situations because they have your support right there. They're able to feel loved, and they do feel loved and supported. It becomes a feeling that overwhelms them, and it's instinctive within them, giving them that self-worth. They're able to take on challenges with the support of you and I. They are able to think things through and have good conversations. They're able to be socially, have good social interactions, and they want to explore. They want to take risks. They want to build friendships and be with their peers. They want to do things as they should at their age as a child. They have positive role models that they develop over time because they're looking and listening and copying. And that's what we call mirroring, when we're mirroring good behavior and good talking. These are the things that we can do to help our children. So I hope this is okay for you. If you need help though, things are happening and you're struggling at home, just think about calling the parent helpline. There's 0800 933 922, which is the Plunkett line. And the Skip resources are www.skip.org.nz. Okay, and follow-up information or research www.brainwave.org.nz. Okay, you guys take care. Happy to talk some more about it. If you want to look me up on Facebook and ask me some questions, that'd be cool. Okay, take care.